Hi, this is Mrs. Huffcutt at the Morrison and Mary Wiley Library, and I have a new craft for you for the month of August. It's got several pieces. There's a paper plate with a hole cut out of it and 3 little holes. There's a stick with some string on it. There's 4 pieces of fabric and a long piece of yarn. First thing you're going to do to make this paper plate kite is decorate your plate. You don't want just a plain old plate. I've got some Sharpies and I'm going to color this and make it a little brighter. I don't know, maybe some stripes. And you probably want to do both sides because your kite is going to, when you fly it up in the air, you're going to be able to see both sides. So it'll take a few minutes, decorate it however you want. You can be neater than I am, but you can use crayons or markers or paint, I bet. Just whatever you want to do to decorate it. Make it shine a little bit. I've got a piece of scratch paper underneath so I don't get marker all over everything. Because I just want it on the plate, not the table. Okay, so there's some blue stripes. Oh, I think I'll put in some orange, maybe go around in a circle. I like the nice bright color so I can see it from a distance. Of course, you can do whatever you want with your kite because it's yours and it will be uniquely yours. And let's say we want to do some green on the back, maybe. And just do some spirals. You can color it in. You're probably much more artistic than I am. So I like green, so we're going to have a couple of colors of green. The curve on the plate makes it a little challenging to do the back side, but I'm sure you can do whatever you want with it. Maybe some yellow. Okay, we're going to call this good for now. There is a fly bugging me. That's because it's summertime, I guess. Okay, so here's my colorful plates. Maybe just a little more color in there. This is one craft where you actually don't use glue. That's like a first for me. I'm crossing my fingers that these will actually fly when you finish them. In theory, they will. So, all right, here's my colorful plate. First thing I want to do, you know, a kite has to have a tail. And that's what this piece of yarn is all about, and our pieces of fabric. The fabric helps create drag. So you can kind of want to guesstimate, spread it out. You're going to need kind of spread out along the yarn. And they don't have to be exact, but anyway, I'm going to leave it a little longer on this side because that's the side I'm going to tie to the plate. And let's see, I think I will start with this one in the middle. You just want to tie your yarn around your fabric. Kind of get that in the middle. You might have to have a helper for this part. That's all right too. Okay. I want that to stay, so I'm going to make it a knot. And there's different, some of the kits have brown fabric, some have pink fabric, there's different colors. So get that kind of so it's in the middle. All right, now we need to do that again with another piece of fabric. And this gets a little trickier when you have your fabric in there. But this is going to work. Okay, that's situated so it's kind of centered with my tail. Here we go. Okay, so those are the two in the middle. Now I'm going to do the ones on the ends. This one is going to be a little closer to the end than the other side. You wouldn't think this would be hard, but you know, sometimes I'm not that coordinated. Okay. One more and we've got it. Okay, kind of in the middle. So far it's looking like this. And then one more here. This fabric has vests on it, which is really funny. People donate things to the library sometimes, and sometimes it includes things like fabric. So you got some of my donations. Okay, so here's my tail. I have 3 holes. I'm going to attach my tail to one of those holes. Tie it on there pretty good. Unravel. You can make a square knot, that's best. It's left over right over left, something like that. But anyway, here's my tail. So it's attached to the kite. And now I have my string. And this is where you need both of these holes. So you're going to take your string, your kite string, and thread it through. Oops. Some of the string wants to unravel. So sometimes if you wet it down, it'll stick together. So you go down, up one and down the other for my 2 holes. And then, oops, I need a little bit here. Unravel your string if you need to. I'm going to make a square knot here and tie it all together. That's my leftover right one. Let's make sure I get all the threads in there. And then now I'm going to do right over left, reverse it to make the square knot. Okay, so that's attached. And all I need is a windy day. I'll take this out. I have the string in my hand. Here's my tail. As the wind picks it up, I can unravel it. And I've got 15, 16 feet of string here for you. So hopefully you can get some height. You can make sure you do this where there aren't any power lines. And then your kite should fly in the air. Hopefully. Let us know if it works. All right, thank you. Enjoy your craft.